Hello, Gemini. This is Nixie with Coyote Bird Tarot, and I'm here to do your weekly reading just to see what you need to know this week. So, I was going to say, if you're interested in personal readings, I have listings up on Etsy. Check the description box for that info. Remember, I will never come at you in the comments suggesting personal readings. It'll always be up in the description box only. Um, yeah, I guess that's about it. So let's dive in. For Gemini, please, what do they need to know this week? What do they need to know this week for Gemini? Clear guided messages, please. All right, one card for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to know this week, please? What does Gemini need to know this week? That one. Comfort, hearth. I like that. So you may be thinking about what's going on in your home today. Maybe focused on making it a nice, comfortable space. Could be there's trouble at home. Obviously, I hope not. But yeah, you're focused on your home, your immediate surroundings, and being comfortable. So let's get some tarot and see what else comes out. For Gemini, please, what do they need to know this week? What do Geminis need to know this week, please? Clear guided messages. 3 cards for Gemini for what they need to know this week. All right. What do Geminis need to know this week? 3 cards for Gemini, please. All right. King of Swords. 2 more cards for Gemini, please. That's 2. 4 of Wands. Page of Cups. All right, so your first card out is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is someone who is very head over heart. He makes logical decisions. He seeks the truth. He can be a little cold and detached, but given that you're an air sign, this is one of your cards. Yeah. So you may have been looking at things from a very logical perspective, making decisions based on logic as opposed to intuition, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Next, we have the Four of Wands, which fits in very well with the Hearth card. The Four of Wands talks about your 4 corners of stability. It can represent a celebration, a wedding, or just a really happy home. Which, yeah, it just ties in beautifully. So it may be that you're thinking about maybe moving home or settling into your home if you just moved. You could just be nesting, rearranging things, spring cleaning. And then finally we have the Page of Cups. Now, the pages are messengers, so this could be an emotional message coming in. It could also just be, like, the pages can represent children. So it could be a child in your life, perhaps one that lives at home with you. But I think it is just a message of love, not necessarily romantic. Can be, could just be, a hey, how you doing? Let's get some clarifiers and see what else we get. For Gemini, please, what do they need to know this week? Clear guided messages for Gemini and what they need to know this week. Clarify the King of Swords, please. All right. The Hierophant. Yeah. Okay. Clarify the Four of Wands. Okay, I did not mean to throw 3 cards out there. You get the Two of Wands. I'm not going to take those. And clarify the Page of Cups. That's too many. Okay, that one wants to come out. And you get the Page of Swords with the Page of Cups. Interesting. Alright, so with the King of Swords, you get the Hierophant, which is a card that can talk about commitment. It can talk about institutions, like a university or a church, that kind of institution. It can talk about tradition and following how it's always been done. So with the King of Swords, I feel like, as I said, you were making very logical decisions. This is sort of recent past energies. You were making very logical decisions, I think, based on how you've always done things, is what I'm getting with this. And it may be that you need to bring a little more warmth into this situation with the Four of Wands. With the Two of Wands, this can indicate a decision that needs to be made. And, you know, two possible choices, paths. But with the Four of Wands, it can also talk about setting plans into motion, making a plan, and figuring out decisive action to move forward. So yeah, it may be that you're thinking about what needs to happen with your home. Whether you're thinking about selling it, moving, buying a new one, renting a new one, or even just, do I stay here? And if so, what do I need to change? Now, with the Page of Cups, we have the Page of Swords. So definitely some kind of message coming in. And, oh, interesting. Okay, what I'm getting with this, the decision, head over heart, you need to find a balance between your head and your heart for this. And again, this could have something to do with children in your house, especially with the baby on the hearth card. And I'll let that percolate for a minute, see if I get any additional messages. But I think what this is saying is, to move forward, you need to find that balance between logic and intuition. You know, absolutely, from a logical perspective, you need to do what's best for you. But that can involve getting your intuition in there, because what's best for you on paper may not be best for your heart. You know, there needs to be emotion and fulfillment in whatever it is you're doing. And you want to be comfortable in your home. So I'm still not sure about the child aspect, but I feel like I should pull some cards on it. So for Gemini, what else do they need to know? What else do Geminis need to know this week? Clarify the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Page of Cups and Page of Swords, please. 3 cards. That one. Ace of Swords. 2 more cards for the Page of Cups and Page of Swords for Gemini. Okay, that one wants to come out. 8 of Wands. Yeah, definitely messages coming in with those 2 cards too. And 1 more card for the Page of Cups and Page of Swords. And you get the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I am not sure these messages could be about children. So, Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, and epiphany, a message of clarity and truth. Eight of Wands, fast action, messages coming in quickly, um, information coming in very quickly. And with the Eight of Cups, walking away from something to move to something better, to find happiness. So this could be messages coming in from a child or children. Um, it could be that they're saying they're going to move out. Maybe it's, time for the empty nest, and there's at least one of you who might watch this who I know is having that situation soon. So maybe that's why it's coming out. But if it's more finding that balance between logic and intuition and messages coming in, it could be that your intuition is telling you it's time to move on from whatever is going on at home. If it's, I need to move, make the plan, set it in motion. If it's, my kids are moving out, then, that's do what you can to help them out. And yeah, just definitely think logically, but allow your intuition to guide you into what will make you happiest. Yeah, but definitely there's some big messages coming in. I mean, all four of these cards, both the pages, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, those are all message cards. So you're going to be hearing from somebody about your home and hearth. That, yeah, that's what I got for that. Let's get two more cards here. For Gemini, any additional messages that they need to hear? Any additional messages for Gemini for the week, please? Okay. For Gemini, two more cards, please. Soul, or the Sun. One more card for Gemini, please. Any additional messages? Any additional messages for Gemini? Okay. Okay, well, you're getting two, because these both want to come out. Okay, Perseverance and Illuminate. I like that. So, with Soul, that is Sun energy for me. I link it to the Sun card in the Major Arcana to some degree. But what I'm really feeling here is that fiery color. You need to get some passion into this situation. Find that Four of Wands energy. Don't rely entirely on logic and tradition. Persevere, get your plans, lined up and set them in motion, and allow your intuition to illuminate what you need to decide, what you need to know. Where your passion is moving forward. Find that Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, that's what I got. Let me get some advice. For Gemini, please, what advice do you have for the week? What advice do you have for Gemini for the week? Advice for Gemini, please. One card. One card for Gemini, please. All right, new moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Yeah. I think that's what is going on here, is there's some kind of change happening at home, and you need to be open to it and accept that it's happening, but find that balance of logic and intuition on how to deal with it, what plans to make, and how to move forward. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you always know when I upload. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.